Mr. Misty, I'm there for Can you save my heavy dirty soul? Can you save my heavy dirty soul? For me. Can you save my heavy dirty soul? For me.
So today, guys, I'm gonna be fixing the exhaust on this one. I don't know if you guys can see. That's my tip of my exhaust, and the hangers are broken, so this is how it rides. And if you hit a big bump or something, you just hear it. Yeah, you hear that. So I'm gonna just quickly weld up one of the brackets or something. I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet, but weld that up so it's not hanging. And I do want to make another exhaust off of this in the future, because fucking diesels. I don't like diesels, but this had a exhaust going to the back, but since the truck was low and I would go straight out of my driveway because I didn't know about that low life, I kind of smashed the tips a little, and then I didn't want to have my exhaust tips like this, so I just cut it off right here. Plus I wanted to sound a little louder because, you know, I'm a racer. So I cut that off, and now it sounds pretty good, but I'm getting a little annoyed of the drone. So I want to put like a muffler or something on it. And yeah, I never thought I'd be saying that, but I guess I am saying that now. And then I also need to fix this because it hangs down super low. I got my Harbor Freight welder, and I'm gonna, oh damn, pop the hood. So I'm gonna disconnect the battery so I don't fry myself or anything, you know. And yeah, I need to clean up these wires. I know one of you commented that this looks like shit, and it really does. But whoever had this made a big mess. I also painted this. It looks a lot better than before. But yeah, I'm gonna unplug this and then just start welding up the exhaust. So what I've done right here is just use this drill with the wire wheel, and pretty much got all the little surface rust off right there and right there. It used to be like that and it broke, but that still hangs down pretty low over there. So what I'm gonna do is just use the jack and put it up right there and weld it, something like that. And yeah, I know this is pretty hacked, but I did have chicken wire on it because I didn't have a welder, so I just did that. And this weld that I'm going to be doing is going to be temporary because I want to get a full exhaust for this. Like long tube headers and then straight pipe all the way back. Not like any of this stock junk or anything. But yeah, I'm just going to weld it right here. Pretty much weld this to this, and that should kind of stop it from doing that. So you guys can see I tacked it right there, and I missed right there the first time, and I tried tacking it again, but I couldn't. But now I'm gonna just try to lay a small bead or just something to hold it. But I mean, even that little tack is pretty sturdy, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot better. So that's a plus. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know how to weld, but that's my tacking job, or I mean my welding job. My bead. Although it does look like shit, and I can't find it, it's pretty sturdy. Like, I'm pushing pretty hard, and yeah, I can't do it. But I'm still gonna try to fill in that little gap right there, just so it doesn't look that bad. And then that should be it. I'm learning how to weld, guys, so might as well start off with this. I'm also going to be doing the brakes on my dad's truck. It's a 2002 Nissan Frontier. As you can tell, we like Nissans. Well, I do. Nissan here, Nissan there, Nissan there, Nissan there. Pretty much they're all Nissans, but this thing needs new brakes. They're past overdue, like they're really shot. I already got the tires off, and if you guys don't know how to change brakes, then you guys can watch from me as I attempt to do it. I've done it before, but yeah, let's just get started with this one. So this is pretty easy. I'm just gonna try to do it all in one video without cropping it out or anything. But I'm going the wrong. Oh no, no. I got this loose already. So you just want to take this off. Pretty much almost all these steps are the same for every car, just some are different. And then you just pull that back, let it hang, and then you get your brake pads, which I can't get out. Take that one out. So of course I couldn't do it in one shot. I had to stop the video because this one got stuck. But you just want to get like a flathead and stick it in there and open it up. And you guys can see the difference of the brakes. How can I show you? I don't know if you guys can see, but this one's good and this one is not. This one has no meat. This one has meat. And then this thing right here, pretty much what it does is when these get worn out, this scrapes on the actual disc, so it lets you know that you need new brakes. You just want to plop that in there. It's easiest to do it from the bottom first. And there you go. Got that one done, and then you just pop the other one in. Make sure you do it right. And then once you have both of the brake pads in there, this one isn't gonna go in there. I'll show you guys. Because this is pressed out, pressed out instead of being pushed in, because you need to push this back in because they're pretty much used to having no brakes, like no brake pads. So you want to come up here, open up your brake fluid so it relieves the pressure. I want to get some of these, stick her on in there, and pretty much just close the piston so that it is able to go over the actual brakes. So the reason why I stopped is because I was pushing one of the pistons in and the other one was coming out. So what I did is I just closed that one and then I closed this one, and now they're both closed. But you have to have your brake fluid container thing on over there. So you're right over there somewhere, open, so the pressure can pretty much escape, so it's not really hard. And then once that's done, you just kind of just put it back on and put this bolt in, and then that's pretty much it. Pretty much once you're done with that, then you're going to want to do the same thing on the other side. It's the same thing, just repeat it, and you should be done. So I'm going to quickly do that and then finish that off and then fix the exhaust on that one. So that's pretty much it for this video. I got the exhaust done, welded up. Give you guys a quick look. The exhaust used to hang a lot lower right before the cat right there, but the cat's right there. But it used to hang a lot lower, but I mean it's not that low anymore, like 2 inches, maybe an inch. And I welded it on the top and the bottom, so it'd be a little bit more sturdy. And I was also, I didn't check, but I had one of my spark plugs was unplugged, because this is a 8 spark plug, but one of them was unplugged. So hopefully now that I plugged that back in and now that I welded up the exhaust hanger, I should get a bit more power. So I'm gonna quickly do a test drive and see if, you know, the welding gave it some power. But yeah, that one I forgot to mention, you need to bleed the brakes just so you don't get any, because most of the time you get air in the system, and usually you don't want air in your system unless you want to die. So don't forget to bleed your brakes, or yeah, bleed your brakes when you do your brakes. So that's that. And then this one is all done. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.